Okay, so, welcome everybody. Just have your feet shoulder width apart, and then we're just going to turn the waist, and we'll have a look at that section we did last week. Inspect the horse's mouth, roll back, walled off and double-handed push. So, remember we're having our tea break has returned. There'll be after the bank holiday, I'm actually having, I think it's 3 weeks off or something, because I've got a retreat and I've also got a training course, which is all cut into my holiday. So I usually, usually first 2 weeks of September I have as a holiday, and then we've got the week before, because I've got the retreat, training retreat. So just sink the hips, have the hips back and down, and then we'll tool through the head, and we're all breathing. And just let the shoulders relax. So just feel your shoulders, it's like they're melting. And you want to be nice and upright in your posture. So what you're doing is you're turning and you're scanning across the wall, looking at each corner. So unfortunately can't stop about for the tea. I've got to get straight back on site. I'm working at Cambridge at the Folk Festival, so I'm helping in the Tai Chi and the DIY massage and stewarding. They're short stewards, so there we go. So you want to relax the knees. You want your knees slightly bent. I'll just show you that from the side. The knees slightly bent, as if you're perched on a high chair, and the knees want to be in line with the toes. How are we doing? How are we doing on Zoom? Okay. So, for those of you that get like small grandchildren duty, you are very welcome to bring them with you, as long as you're being responsible for them. And I'm very happy, especially during the school break. I would much rather people came than got stuck and weren't able to come. So they're usually pretty good. I've not really had any. So it's okay, so while you're doing this, you want to gently breathe in and gently breathe out. So while I'm at Cambridge, I'll be obviously seeing Alison Warlow, who I only see once a year, and Mike, the head honcho, and if I pick up anything useful from either of those teachers, I will of course pass it on. And then also in September, that's one of the reasons why I'm having to sort of take a bit of an extra break, because the weekend, there's a weekend training with him, and then also 2 full days in Birmingham on the Tai Chi for rehabilitation, which is sort of, I was like, that's when I'm on holiday, that's so unfair. So I thought I'd take a bit of extra time either side of it, but keep breathing. But if I learn anything useful in Birmingham, I will of course pass it on as well. So we're all breathing. Yeah, we couldn't have the music this week. I haven't got enough plugs in my computer to fit the speakers in for the nice music. Sorry about that. You'll just have to imagine it. So, my friend Angus in Devon, his kids are all musicians, and when he teaches Tai Chi, they all come in and she's got a harp and they play music, live music, while he's teaching his classes. Isn't that wonderful? So sink the hips, feel the ground under the feet, so tune into your feet. and just tune into the breath. That's it. So you're finding this very quiet, calm place. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's just tune into the feet a little bit more. We'll just, mainly Evika Scuba, she's very into focusing on the feet. Mike the other day in intermediate class, very interested in what the feet do. So just feel your feet and just wiggle your toes. So have a little wiggle of the toes. And practice, while you're wiggling your toes, practice your soft focus gaze. So you're softly gazing forward, you're softly gazing and your peripheral vision, you're engaging your peripheral vision and you're listening behind and above as you're wiggling your toes. Very nice. And then draw the toes in and then stretch the toes out. Draw the toes in, 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 stretch the toes out. Nice. Okay, then tune in to the balance point of each foot. So in the Tai Chi books, they say that the balance point of each foot is just, this is now a foot, just behind the ball of each foot. So just tune into just behind the ball of each foot. It might be in a slightly different place for you, so it's worth finding that out. And then just transfer the weight. Transfer the weight. You can have a slightly wider stance, and that will give you a little bit more room to move in. It's fun working here, isn't it? Is that Sharon? Oh, Sue's arrived and made Sharon laugh. Okay, I see. So for those of you on Zoom, there's some very loud giggling going on in the reception area, and we were just wondering who it was and what was causing it. So it's nice to see more people here. Word of the tea break must have spread. So for three weeks in a row, you'll be getting 2 lots of Leslie, because she really liked doing the gentle stuff and thought it was a laugh. And I went, well, while I'm away, why don't you do that again and you can do what you like? And then she does all the feisty stuff after, and it's nice. So, because I think Carmela's not about on a Thursday anymore, which is a shame, but so we're just going like this, we're breathing. Okay, and then just bring the feet back in again. Okay, and then what we're going to do is going to just rock forwards and back. I'll show you that from the side view. So again, your head is floating, your hips are sinking back and down. So it's like you're seated, shoulders are nice and relaxed, and we're just going forward and back. So just feel the air as it goes in and goes out. And you want to stretch so that the neck is nice and open, so that the chin you tuck in slightly, and this part you imagine a bit of string pulling there, and we're all breathing. breathing some more. Very exciting, isn't it? Okay, let's go round and round in the circle. So I will be seeing a lot of this at the weekend, I suppose. So this is a really good exercise to develop your sense of sensing where you are in space and in relation to the ground. So it's very good for, it's a good one for balance, developing balance. So I was recently shown a really nice YouTube video from Headway, the brain injury charity, and how good Tai Chi is for lots of things. There was a doctor, he's a neurologist, and he's doing a PhD. No, he'd done his PhD, and he's now doing extra studies in why Tai Chi is a good thing to do. So he looks very young, this neurologist, but it was a very good video, and it was interviewing him, and he's a Tai Chi teacher as well. So nice and tall. And then we'll go one more in this direction, then we go in the other direction. Relax around the jaw. Breathing. That's it. So notice the breath as it comes in. Notice the breath as it comes out. So you're tuning into this very quiet, calm space. And then settle down with the weight. Take a few slow, deep breaths. So just breathe in and breathe out. Place your hands on your lower dantian and just breathe in and out through the hands, into the hands. Again, relax around the knees. So you've got this soft, springy feeling in the muscles, and this upward sensation, or cultivating this idea of an upward sensation in the bones, in your supporting bones. And place your hands on your heart, just breathe into the hands. Great, yeah, that's better, isn't it? Okay, let's just gentle bounce. So you're feeling it in the whole of your body. Bounce, 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 bounce. And 4, 3, 2, 1, shake. Keep breathing. And bounce. And change. This one. So remember, keep an openness, keep a structure in your arms. So they're slightly curved, rather than too bent, and you have the palms down first, and make sure your hands are nice and open, nice open feeling in the hands. Yeah, that's it. And you want to feel it right to the ends of the fingers. Here we go. So, and we're breathing. There we go. We won't do too many of the loops and then we'll just whiz through them today. Oh. Knows where the badminton people are, see them. See where they... It's uncannily quiet, isn't it, without them there? Very strange. You know, you get used to hearing all these groans and wails and for years, you know. And they'll turn the palms up. I mean, at Burwell as well. At Burwell, because the badminton was on when we were doing our Tai Chi, and they're quite noisy as well. So you sort of get used to. I associate relaxing with badminton noises now. So palm up. So remember, you want your hands out like that. Those of you on Zoom, look at your picture and try and keep it like this every time. There we go. And those of you that aren't on Zoom, you can't see your picture, so you just have to feel your way into the movement. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we do this one. One in front, one behind. I'll show you that from the side. One in front, one behind. Transfer the weight and turn. Transfer the weight and turn. Transfer the weight and turn. Transfer the weight and turn from the front. I'll show it from the back as well. And we are all breathing. Very good. Keep breathing small. So transfer the weight. So the weight moves. If you want, you can take a slightly bigger stance so you can really feel that weight shift. Just as it's a little bit artificial being a bit bigger, but that's okay, because then you can really feel that weight shift. And then once you've got used to the weight shift, you can then bring your feet back into where they normally are. And that's okay. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice and relaxed. Check your posture. Yeah. So, breathing in and out. Marvellous. Just feel that nice and open feeling, soft feeling in the muscles. You're breathing. And we just go, oh. So I'm going to be super fit this next week in a bit. My car, the garage that I see my car in, so booked up for the MOTs. I can't use my car till the 8th, at least, of August. That's how booked, because I put, and they went, oh, sorry, you ain't got nothing until I went, okay. So, I better not drive my, because you can't drive your car if it's not been MOT'd. So, I'm on my bicycle. So I've been looking up cycle routes, and I mean, if it goes okay, I might just use my bicycle anyway, just because of all the petrol. But I'm going to be super fit. But yeah, it's been a while since I've used it, and I can really feel my legs already. That's it. Relax your hands more, but you relax your hands by relaxing the wrists. That's it, and we're nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Marvellous. Look at that. That's great. And we're just so your shoulder joint is a ball and socket joint. It's a ball and socket joint. So it and it moves around quite a lot. So it's quite nice to do exercises that will help free it up a bit. So you turn the waist, and it starts in the legs, and you just allow the arms just to gently swing forwards and back, but keep a little bit of stability in the structure in the arms. So we're breathing in and out, keep going. This camera's not, keep going. I think that's a bit, yeah, I was looking a bit fuzzy. I'll try and get, for those of you on Zoom, I'll try and get a better quality camera than that. It's quite good. I've been, since the beginning of lockdown, I've been going to both face-to-face classes, which are good, and also the online classes, and I like both, because both have got their advantages and disadvantages. So you can potentially focus a lot more, because when you're in your house, because you're in comfy surroundings, you just go to the kitchen, get yourself a brew, and and it's really good. But also it's nice to be in a room full of people that are all doing the same thing. That's good too. So, because someone said, what did I prefer out of Zoom and out of face-to-face? And I said, yes. I like both. There you go. So, breathing in that nice and tall, nice and tall. So let's just tune into our spines. Brilliant. Okay. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then wobbling. Oh. So Eva Kaskuba, one of my teachers in Reading, she was 73 last week, and she's better at balance than me, and she's better at Tai Chi than me. And I thought, right, I better catch up, hadn't I? So I've upped my practice. Very, very good balance. She specialises in balance exercises, and she's brilliant at them. So what you want to do, you want to relax the shoulders, sink the hips. I'll show you that from the back. This is what it looks like from the back. This is what you're doing. Keep breathing small. Marvellous. So, fantastic. Okay, have a little shake out. Okay, we'll just do a little bit more loosening, and then we'll just do, so get into your, if you notice I'm in this like square, this rectangular box. So I turn my foot out, and then I place my other foot forward. So I'm kind of contained, so I'm not too narrow, but I'm not too wide either. I'm just right. So what we're going to do, we're just going to sink forward and sink back, and you want to use your legs. So you bend them, like, oh my goodness, I can really feel my legs. Dear oh dear, I've got another 10 more days. So, okay. But I've just thought, the amount of petrol, I'm probably saving about £60 petrol a week. So I think it's economical. I might as well just... So, if you notice, I'm keeping my feet flat on the floor, especially for those of you on Zoom that might not be able to see my feet so well. I'm keeping my feet flat on the floor for now. And this bit's floating, this bit's sinking. And when I sink back, I keep a slight bend in my leg. Keep a slight, and we're nice and open. Right. Okay, 20 minutes. Keep breathing. Okay, change again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Just add a spring to each of your feet. So you want to sink the hips, go into the legs. Show that from the side. In your legs. So you want to do this rather than this. That's different. You're doing this. So 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then just change sides. So we just always, when you change sides, get your Wu Chi sorted first. Get that nice and solid, and then, so I'm using my box as a kind of a, just a few slow ones, and it's like you're listening to your feet, and then we go. Very good, everybody. Okay, oh gosh, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Check your posture. Just have your feet shoulder width apart. Just breathe in and out. Imagine you're standing in like a very nice, very clean lake. Maybe you're at the fence. One of my Tai Chi students likes to go wild swimming in Reach. Near Reach, there's this big pondy thing that's very, very clean. He's a scientist, so he knows where the clean water is. And I might go join them swimming in the. Sounds great. And they showed the picture and they had all these reeds around them. So you can imagine you're in water. And we're just opening the palms of the hands. And you want to sink the hips. And you're just sort of swooshing the water forwards and back. I think this movement's called standing in water, something like that. I think so, yeah. Standing in water. So I'm hoping to go to Brighton at some point, visit my mum. So there's a lot of people swimming in the sea in Brighton, and they. But I think in terms of Tai Chi, it's you're standing in still water and you're moving the water rather than the water moving you. When you're using the imagery. Marvellous. Okay, now we're going to do lifting water. Up, down. That's it. And as you go down, you sink your hips and the hands come out of it. So this is the version, and then as you go up, you go slightly forward towards the toes and you press the toes down, and then you come down. So this is the version I learned from Karel Kaskuba. That's the husband of the Kaskubas. Keep breathing. That's it. keep breathing some more. Okay, just gather round, make a nice round shape in the arms, and we'll do rooting down. So just breathe in, breathe out, sink the hips. So the hips sink, so that the order is breath, hips, hands. So you breathe in, the hips rise, hands follow. Breathe out, hips sink, hands follow. And relax your shoulders and think about your alignment and your structure. So getting your structure just so. So I went Monday, I managed to go to maybe 3/4 of an online Tai Chi class before I had to go teach at the WA. And it was what I was noticing in how Mike was moving, it's all very calm. All very calm and very... So what you want to do is you want to observe what you're doing while you're doing it, as well as make adjustments if you need to. Nice and calm. Open the palms of the hands. So this nice open feeling in the palms, nice and relaxed in all the joints, that's it. One more, there we go. Just let the arms hang by the sides. Make a little adjustment to your posture if you need to. Get yourself nicely settled. And then we do wild goose fly. So come up and down. We are definitely not in a hurry today. So this goose is obviously incredibly relaxed, isn't it? Very relaxed. Wild goose fly. Yeah, I didn't see any. I was out at a woods on the way to Oxfordshire, and there weren't no geese, but there was some amazing red kites. Oh, fantastic. But I didn't see no geese. But you can see like the wings, when you see the wings in action, they have this like almost like they've got fingertips. There's this real vibrancy right to the end. So when you're envisaging your goose, you've got this real right to the wingtips. There you go. That's better. That's better. Very nice, everybody. Yep. How's Zoom doing? That's it. Well done, Zoom. Yes. And then just let the arms relax. So you want to sink the hips. So you relax the shoulders by sinking the hips, and then the shoulders have got something to sink into. And then, while this bit's going down, this bit's floating. Well, this bit you're suspending from the head, so you have this lovely lengthened feeling in the spine. And then, part the clouds. One more time. That is beautiful, everyone. You look really good. Really good. Okay, let's do Dragon Plucks the Stars from the Sky, and then we'll do circling palms, and then we'll do some stuff in horse stance. So Dragon Plucks the Stars from the Sky, just come up. So, yeah, the theme for today, I guess, is getting that inner sense of stillness. Yeah, that's what we're working on today. let go of the other arm. So you pull down, use your legs to pull down. Then you come up and down. We're breathing, sinking, very nice. So yeah, this class has actually inspired me to try something a bit different at Swaffham on Mondays, because I've had to amalgamate 2 classes, and we're now doing a thing called Tai Chi and Tea. That's what it's called. So hopefully that will be very popular. So if you fancy the Swaffham Prior, that's 10:30 till 12 at Swaffham Prior Village Hall. Not too far, it's about half hour maybe from here, maybe less. Very, very nice. Tai Chi and tea. Sink down, that's it, very good. Fantastic. Okay, circling palms. Actually, why don't we stop for a quick water break, because it still is a bit muggy. Let's have a little bit of water, but come straight back. Water break. There is tea after, very important part of exercise, tea breaks. Okay, right. So just come back when you've had your water. So your hand, it peels off. You have your hands by the side, and then it peels off. It comes up over the top of the head, and then relax the shoulder and sink down the hand. So we'll just try that out. Great. Very good, everybody. That was so good. We'll do one more. And then we're going to do it with a turn, and we're going to do the full version as well. So this is it with a turn. You turn like this, and you're looking to the corner, and then the hand floats down. You keep the shoulder relaxed. Keep the shoulder relaxed, that's it. And we're all breathing. Right, now this time, you go like this, you turn, then God bless you. You come all the way down, and then back up. We'll just do 3 of these, 2. So that's the full version. And 3. Oh, great. Okay, let's do that with the other hand. So before we do it with the other hand, let's check our posture. So one of the reasons why, well, there's many reasons, lots of reasons, Tai Chi is so good for balance. So it's just the amount of time we spend focusing on how we're standing and how we're moving. So tune into the ground, We do the first one where there's no turn at all. You're just getting a nice stretch here, and you go down the middle of the body. And the other, you can even bring, if any of you've got a, because Ely Cathedral, do they still do it where they do a service and they get the animals in? Do they still do that one? People they brought what's it called, an alpaca into Ely. Alpaca, yeah. And so if anyone wants to bring an alpaca to the Tai Chi, I wouldn't mind. There we go. And one of my students got a tortoise. He's been threatening to bring the tortoise with her. But they're supposed to be like naturally good at Tai Chi because they move really slow. Okay, let's do it with the big movement. So yeah, pets, grandchildren, welcome. I've had dogs in class before, really bouncy ones. And one more time. So. Okay, take a slightly, actually no, not yet. Let's do this one. Let's just turn, sink, turn, step back and repulse, or repulse the monkey. This is called repulse the monkey. So there's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're practicing our sleepy tiger eyes. 2, 3. 1, 2. Not bad at all. So use the walls. Okay, just relax a sec. So what it's a bit like if you're trying to get somewhere. So I was singing at a folk club last night, and I had to find it, and the bloke said, "Oh, you just need to find the Sainsbury's, and we're right near the Sainsbury's." So you use sort of landmarks. So what you can use is you can use the front wall and the back wall as a landmark, so your arms know where they're going. So what I do is I line up my arm with the back and the front wall, so when I turn, front wall, back wall. Okay. Front wall. So 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2. So it's good for you. That's better. And you line it up by turning the waist. So I turn my waist to the corner, which means my arms line up with the front and back wall. And then, fantastic. That's better, isn't it? And you want to sink the hips and relax your arms more. Have very relaxed arms. Just relax everything. Yeah, just relax. That's better. So the coordination comes through sheer repetition. Brilliant. Okay, we'll let that go. Let's take a slightly wider stop. Are we just going to swoop across? Oh, so it is. So what we'll do is we'll do the first third of the form, because I don't want to be late for tea. And then we'll work towards, we're sort of working on the first half of the form really. And then once we've got that almost perfect, then we'll be able to do the second half of the form, and it'll be amazing, and we'll be brilliant. So we transfer the weight and turn. We we're using our sleepy tiger eye gaze. So very useful if you're stewarding at a folk festival. You just very gently look round and you're noticing things in the corner of your eye, like if someone's just about to drop something and then you go and catch it, or someone's about to fall over something, so move it out of the way. Sink down. Or you notice your boss is coming, so you put your phone away. You know, very useful. Relax around the jaw. That's it. Hold the ball, the bear. So nice open feeling in the palms of the hands. Relax the, I'll come a bit closer. Relax the thumbs. So your thumbs are relaxed. How are we doing that? Very good. Feel the ground under your feet. That's marvellous. That's really good, everybody. Feel the ground under your feet. So, you know, like when you're putting your washing away, you can now do it the Tai Chi way. You pick up your washing, you put it on the shelf. You know, very good. Daily life training, marvellous. Okay, so drop one arm, and now go outwards, down, in, and up. And if you want, you can place your hand on your waist, just to feel that turning movement. We are all breathing, marvellous. Sink the hips. So eventually each movement has its own rhythm, and you just sort of tune into the rhythm. It's like listening to, you know, some really nice music. So I got shown this really nice bossa nova song. Oh, it was lovely, and it had this real gentle rhythm to it. Really good. Really good. So there's a lot of similarities with these arts. So you want to tune into its natural rhythm, yeah. Okay, try that the other side. So I'll just. Keep breathing some more. That's wonderful. Very nice. Nice round shape. Nice round shape. And then seamlessly add the other arm in. And we've got wave hands like cloud. You can do a big version, or you can do a more upright version. That's fine. Whatever works. Whatever's working. That's really good. How are we doing on Zoom? Yeah, I think we've got it. So just breathe naturally. Breathe naturally. Open the palms of the hands so you can feel the movement right to the fingertips. You're using your eyes. You're tuning into this very quiet, calm space. One more time each side. That's lovely. Have a little shake out. We're going to do inspect the horse's mouth, roll back, ward off, and double-handed push as a health exercise. I will demonstrate first. So demonstration, I'll do it really slow. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Then you turn, and it goes slightly behind with the fingers. Turn. Ward off. Actually, I'll go more towards the front. Sink. Double hand. What's easier, if I'm facing that way and doing it, or if I'm doing it that way, but then you can't see the hands, but that way. Okay, yeah, right. So right foot. But you've seen the hands, because I just done it round that way, but it's easier to follow if we're all in the right direction, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So here we go. Step. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. So you sink down, go to the hip first, and turn and look to the back corner. Then bring the hand into the wrist, ward off. Separate the hands, sink the hips, hands follow. Sink forward, double-handed push. We just do that 3 times. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Ward off. Double-handed push. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Ward off. And double-handed. Fantastic. That was so good. We're going to do it with the other foot forward. So, step. Actually, I'll go this side. Step. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Turn to ward off. Actually, I'll show it from the side. Sit back. Double-handed push. And you using your eyes. So listening behind and above, looking forward. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Let's go to ward off. Double-handed push. Okay, once more with feeling. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Right. So this forms its own rhythm too. Ward off. Sink the hips. Double-handed. Nice. Very nice. Okay, for fun, let's do the first third of the form. We won't add that bit on yet, but that's just sort of, we'll get that back in. I'll just better turn this around so then the people on the computer can, it's got a, yeah. Right, so we'll start facing that way. I'll face forward, but then I'll turn around so I'm going in the right direction. So nice and tall. Check your, we'll just do the first third. So just at the end, step back and come to that's as far as it goes. Nice and relaxed. Hands by the side, and we're doing our check the feet of correct. We're sinking your hips back and down. We're doing a soft focus gaze on the chin out and out. So just breathe in and breathe out. And then raise the hands up. 1, we'll do it with hands on. 2, hands in. 3, sit down. Now turn. 1, transfer the weight. 2, raise the hands to chest height. 3, turn. 4, push out. 5, go under. Relax the shoulders. Step with your left leg. 1 step. 2, heart wide horses. 3, sit back and turn. 4, sit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Cat slides, or mirror. Cat slide. This time, side step. 1, 2, grasp the sparrow's tail. 3, right crank spreads its wings. And 4, 20% of the weight in the left foot. Then drop the hand down. Brush knee and push. Brush knee, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, brush knee and push, 1, 2. This time spearhead, 1 spearhead, 2 cut down, 3, 4. Play, keep. Step back and repulse the monkey. 1, 2, 3, step, 4. Pulse the monkey. 1, turn, heel, 2, turn on the ball of the foot, 3, step, 4, repulse the monkey. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once more. 1, 2, 3, and okay, come back into the circle. I think we got away with that, didn't we? That's very good. That was very good. Okay, I'll just move that back. Well done, everybody. Oh, I've just made it all wonky. Let's all let's try. Okay, that's a bit less wonky for those of you. Sorry, they've probably got a bit seasick. Right. Very nice. Let's do some of this. So just feeling that lovely waist turning. So we just keep it in the middle. Nice floppy arms. Floppy, but with a little bit of... So, I will be at some point when it's a bit cooler resurrecting the punching, just because that went down so well. Purely for health purposes, not to go out and have fights in weight rows. You know, this is just for... Okay. Stroking the back, followed by triple heater, followed by embrace tiger. So 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Triple heater. Slow descent. And then embrace tiger, return to the mountain. And then rub the hands together. And polishing the face. Rub the hands together. Go back. Then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. One more time. Lovely. And just stand for a moment. Really feel connected to the ground. It's nice still feeling inside. Calm and relaxed. Fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together and down. Right, it's tea time. Fantastic. Well done. I better stop the video. Stop the video. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. That was great. Keep up the good work. See you next time. Yeah, Amy's there. Look, come and say hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello from Arthur.
Bye.